Hey guys, so happy to have you here today. So I've been getting a lot of requests for some lollipop holders for Easter, and so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So to get started, let's make sure that you grab that free SVG file from my blog at svgnation.com, and you are going to find a link in this video description that's going to take you directly there, as well as links to the supplies that I'm using today in case you want to check any of those out. So once you have that uploaded, go ahead and add that to your canvas. So this is such a simple file, there's no modifications needed. However, if you want to delete any of these designs or maybe change the colors, just make sure that you do first ungroup these because they are grouped together. And now you can delete one of these if you don't want to use them, duplicate it, or change any of the colors. So once you have those the way you want them, then go ahead and click make it so you can cut everything out. And I'm just using like a standard 65 weight cardstock for all of these. And so go ahead and cut these out and then I'll show you how to assemble everything.
All right, so everything is cut out now and I've just kind of organized them with what pieces go together. And now I'm just gonna go through and show you guys how to assemble these. I'm just gonna push all these aside and we'll start with this butterfly. So for this butterfly, when you assemble this, I recommend first putting in your lollipop and you're just gonna put it in through the little slots. And I recommend doing it this way because it is a tight fit because you obviously don't want that to go anywhere. So if you glue too close around it, it might make it difficult to put in there. So once you have that in there, you can go ahead and glue around it and it's gonna be a perfect fit. So we're just gonna add glue around the edges. And you don't need to put any glue down the middle. We're just gonna leave that part open. That way you can easily slide that lollipop in and out. And once you have that glue, just go ahead and place that down and glue those edges down. And just line it up as you glue it down. And you can kind of lift and fold these sides up if you want to, or just leave it laying flat. Whatever you want to do for that. And so next we'll go on to the bunny. Leave that aside. Alright, so for the bunny, you're going to want to first layer the pink layer. And you do want to line those up, make sure you glue those on the correct side. So we're going to go ahead and glue down the pink layer. Alright, so I'm just going to glue this side of the pink bunny down. And then I'm going to glue the other one down. Okay, so just layer that white layer on top. I'm going to go ahead and flatten all of this down really well using my brayer. Then we're going to add the last little white layer on top. Alright, so I just realized that I completely forgot to add the hole in this design. If you notice, these other ones, they all have this little hole, which I'm totally going to add before I give you guys this file. But that's one of the reasons why I like to make this. So I'm going to add a hole with my hole punch right here just so I can finish this tutorial. But you guys won't have to do that. Alright. So next you're going to go ahead and add your lollipop in that little hole that's right there. And then you're just going to glue those ears together and kind of glue that top together. And I'm going to use my hot glue for this just because it's going to go a lot quicker than having to hold it together with the regular glue, but either glue is going to work. Just going to attach those, glue that together, and you've got a really cute little bunny lollipop holder, and these hold really well. That's why you kind of want to glue down to about the halfway point so those are not slipping out of there. All right, so let's continue. All right, so now we're going to continue with the little chick. There's a few layers for this one. So we are going to start with our yellow layer. And of course, go ahead and line that up before you add glue. That way you make sure you're gluing the correct side down. Alright, so once you have both of those yellow sides glued down, just go ahead and press that down with your brayer if you have one. It's going to help give it a nice, smooth, flat finish. And then we have our eggshell that we're going to glue right on top. Just going to line it up first to make sure I've got it going the right way. We've got 2 pieces to this, so I'll go ahead and glue those down. And then we're going to repeat that with these other pieces on the other side. Alright, and now next we're going to add the little feet. And these feet are pretty much all the same, so it doesn't really matter which one or which way you glue these down. They should line up either way. So we're just going to glue these on. Once you have those feet glued on, you can go ahead and glue on your beak. This is 2 really small pieces, but it's just going to go right there under the eyes. Then you have this other little small piece that goes underneath it. And we're going to repeat it for this side as well. And once you have that finished, we're just going to add our lollipop in the same way we did with the bunny. So just going to slide that in there, fold it together, figure out where you want to glue it at. So probably from about the eggshell up. I'm just going to use my hot glue here. I'm just going to... You don't want to get that wrapper in the glue though, because you know you don't want your candy stuck in there, so I'm just folding the wrapper down. There we go. And you can also use like double-sided tape if you don't actually want to glue this down. But look how super cute that one is as well. These are all super cute. And you can also just slide the candy out, pull it this way, so you don't necessarily have to rip it to get it apart even if you glue it, because it will slide out this way, but it also isn't going to slide out while you're carrying them, you know, to give to people. So it's a nice good fit. All right, let's see. We have this little Peep one. So this one is probably one of the easiest ones. You know, you just want to make sure that you line those up to where they fit on the right side. So if it doesn't line up perfectly like that, then just flip it over and glue the other side down. And any paper crafts that you guys see on my site, always make sure you line everything up first. That's probably the biggest tip that I can give to you. Okay, now we're just going to add the other side again, but I want to line that up first to make sure it lines up. And this one is so quick and easy, but it's actually so cute, especially like making different colors. So you can make a whole variety of colors of these and they look so cute to pass out. And you can see just how quick and easy it is to put together. And you can cut so many of these out very quickly too. Just gonna flatten those down. And just as we have with the other ones, we're just going to add that lollipop in, line it up, and we're just going to add glue. I'm probably going to add it just above the eyes and into the ears. Just put some right down here and get those ears. And that's going to hold that together really well. There's your cute little Peep lollipop holder. And then the last one we have here is just this cute little Easter egg. It's actually just as easy to put together. You're just lining, you know, 2 layers up. Just gonna make sure those measure well, and then we're just gonna glue those on top. And these would be cute to do in a whole bunch of different color combinations as well. We're just gonna line that up. And if you guys have any questions or have any trouble making these, I'll make sure you ask those in the comments, and I do check those and I will answer them there. But now we're just gonna glue this other side down. And if you guys haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do lots and lots of paper crafts and other Cricut tutorials as well. Alright, so we're just gonna add this last piece on top. We'll just smooth this down. We're just going to add this right in. And once you add it, you can kind of get an idea of where you want to glue. So I'm going to kind of glue from this line right here up to hold that in. And I'm just going to press that down to keep it out the way. And whoever's here watching, I'd love for you to say hi in the comments. I love seeing who's here. I love hearing from you guys. And it also helps so much to keep growing my channel so I can continue to make these videos free for you guys and all these SVG files. And don't forget to give this video a like. But there you guys go. There's your little Easter egg. And like I said, you can just slide these out too. So these are reusable. Or you can just, you know, rip them open because that's fun for kids to do as well. But thank you guys so much for being here today. And I hope to see you guys in another video soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.